Thanks so much for joining us for News Center Maine Prime at 9 on News Center Maine Plus. I'm Brian Econo. Bailey Cornick is enjoying a little time off, well-deserved. But
in a much warmer place.
Yes, she went back home to see family for a few days, and she had perfect timing with Christian Bridges and, of course, our esteemed producer, Cam. It's great to be in the streaming room with you both.
So exciting to have you here.
It's very exciting to have you here. First time with you doing Prime at 9, right?
Yes, I had one brief appearance on election night with Cam, but that had a very different feel than a traditional Prime at 9. So this is a nice
Normally,
change.
you know, it's like we get to slow down a little.
That's
we get
right.
to chill out. We get to chat.
Ease into the conversation. And I have to point out, I'm sure Cam will love this, but we were mentioning before we came on, you are dressed as we all want to feel right now.
That's right.
Just like put on a cozy sweater.
Her sweater is the coziest too. It's looking so cozy.
I am on board with this. This is my season for the layers and the sweaters. And
fashion is just better in the winter.
Yes,
you know,
right.
You can just accessorize with so many things.
And we need the layers right now.
We sure do. Okay, they were making fun of me earlier today because I forgot my key card. I had to call Ryan.
Of all days.
Of all days. So I was standing out there on the street in the cold. During dinner, I went home and I got it. So I did not have that issue coming back. It is frigid out there this evening. 11 in Portland right now. 1 in Brunswick. We're approaching 0 degrees there. It's 2 in Lewiston. Look at that, Rangeley already 6 below 0. We're 1 below in Caribou and 5 in Bangor. 9 below up in Berlin, New Hampshire. Yeah, we are heading for 10 to 15 below there by the time we wake up tomorrow. It is some serious December cold that we've got going on right now. So let's take a look at our satellite and radar. We are pretty quiet. Of course, with clear skies, high pressure in place, that means we are going to get cold with all the snow on the ground. And for tonight, most of us do dip below 0. Some of us already there. 8 below tonight in Freiburg, as well as in Rangeley. Will be 2 below in Bangor and in Caribou, 4 below in Sanford. Barely escaping the below 0 temperatures along the coast. Will be 4 in Portland, 3 in Wiscasset. So yeah, the bus stop tomorrow morning, it's going to be a little painful. So make sure you have the kids dressed in the layers. So we're pretty quiet, cold as we head into Tuesday. It remains really chilly tomorrow. We'll start off with some sun in the morning. More clouds are expected towards the afternoon. It does get a little warmer than today though. We'll be around 25. Today we were around 20, so about 5 degrees warmer in most spots. Not a crazy improvement, but certainly a little bit better than what we saw today. Then we head into the nighttime hours, and a round of snow will be moving on in. It looks like light snow will develop at 10, 11, midnight or so tomorrow night, and this will bring most of us just a coating up to an inch or so. Wraps up pretty quickly, leaving us quiet at least to start Wednesday. But as we head through the late morning hours and into the early afternoon, our next system will get going. This is probably mostly rain along the coast, although it could start as a little snow in some spots. It's mostly snow inland and into the mountains, but even for inland areas like Lewiston, Augusta, Bangor, I do expect a transition over to rain at some point on Wednesday afternoon, with just the mountains in northern Maine staying all snow. This should wrap up around or after the sunset time frame on Wednesday, clearing out. And yes, another shot of cold air comes in for Thursday. So for tomorrow night, this is first round of snow only. This will come in during the nighttime hours for tomorrow, coating to an inch for most, although there could be some spots in mid-coast and down east Maine that do approach 2 inches of snow. And then we've got our next system on Wednesday, so basically kind of there are 2 waves with the same system here. This Wednesday wave, though, again, not bringing much snow to the coast or really for inland areas. It's mostly the mountains in northern Maine, which get the snow 3 to 6 inches up in far northern Maine, Caribou, Holton, Millinocket, all in that zone for 3 to 6 inches. Beyond that, we are cold and quiet to end the week, keeping an eye on a system on Sunday this weekend that will pass to the south. It could bring a little bit of light snow. At this point, not looking like anything major, but it is bearing watching as, again, it could bring us some accumulating snow potentially on Sunday. So here's our marine forecast. Pretty quiet on the Gulf of Maine. Small craft advisory is in place. 7-day remains very, very cold. We do get a brief warm up on Wednesday as some mild-ish air tries to move in. Can we really call 36 mild? It will at least turn things over to rain in many spots. Back to the cold, though, by the end of the week. Pretty cold for the weekend, and then another big cold shot comes in on Monday. So, yeah, coldest start to December since 2002. So what is that, 23 years ago?
And
impressive.
We feel it. So cold, wet, or snowy, and cold. That's
cold,
basically the breakdown.
Right, and our warmest we get is 40. Woo!
All right, December, we're doing it up. We'll
That's
see
right.
In a few minutes.
It'll feel toasty on Wednesday.
It will feel good. Nice change there. All right, we'll check in a bit.